What up? What up? Hey, how's it going? Oh my gosh. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Good gravy. Man, I was gonna get a coffee today, and I don't know why. Baristas, some of them, they hate me. They absolutely hate me. And they probably look at me and like, look at this white privileged male. I don't know. They might be thinking that. This oppressor getting coffee and I have to make him a drink. I don't know. Who knows? Oh, man. What a bunch of bullshit. Yeah, man, like, some baristas, for me, most are fine. I don't know what the deal is. It's usually so I don't want to start describing what they usually look like. There's a look, okay? And I know, like, oh boy, here it comes, you know. Something I say is always going to be a problem. They usually cause me to have to say something. Okay, so basically, I'm stalling here. Here's what happened. I am pulling up to the coffee place. They're slow. I've been in line for like 10 minutes. Pull up to the window. This is my second day in a row of being at this spot. And the barista from the day before, yesterday, I got a granita, right? Just a blended mocha thingy. And they said, oh, you should come here on Tuesday, which was today. And we have a deal on our 20-ounce granitas. And they are $20, or not $20, they are 20 ounces, and they are $4.50. And so I'm like, oh, cool, I'll do that. And so here I am going to this coffee shop again the next day when they said that the deal was active. And I pull up, wait in line for 10 minutes, it's busy as hell. And I say, hey, you know, I was told yesterday that you guys have the granitas. And they're like, we don't do that anymore. We don't have that. Yeah, manager said we don't do that. We don't have that. I'm like, already irritated. Like, okay, your delivery of my dreams and hopes being dashed could have been better. Maybe that's bizarre. But so yeah, it was something where it was like okay. I'm just kind of like looking down, like, oh my god, it was fucking wasted. Sorry, I swore. I wasted so much of my time, and I feel like I was lied to. And so she didn't really care about my disappointment. And so I just said, okay, they'll just list off the drink that my girlfriend wanted instead, and then the one that I would usually get. And then she storms off. And so I guess she thought it was rude that I had said my drinks. I don't know. I didn't say it in any weird way. And she's just kind of being all huffy and weird. And I said, I told her through the window, I was like, man, I feel like I'm being lied to here. Like, and I can't remember what she said. She's just instigating this whole thing, it seems to me. And I told her, it's like, why am I getting the shit end of the stick here? I'm the one who feels like I got lied to. And then she just like didn't even like listen to me. And she said, well, you don't have to be rude. And I said, you're being rude to me. What are you talking about? And then she's like making the drink still, and I just fucking drive off. I was like, bye, like, screw you. And I usually don't give bad reviews for places, but I feel like I really had to for this, and then maybe I didn't provide enough details for you guys to be on choose a side, really. But it was really bizarre, and I feel like here's what here's what she said after I said that that the other girl yesterday said that there was a deal, and she said, oh, she's new. And I'm like, oh, well, I was told one thing, you know, like, I feel like you should probably honor that. If I was told that, and you probably know I was told that, and she was new, so you know I'm not lying. But anyway, yeah, the whole thing was kind of shitty. She was really shitty. And I checked the other reviews on Google and not Indeed, but on freaking the food rating app, and a lot of low ratings for this specific girl, had blonde hair, and just being totally rude, like, and argumentative too, very argumentative with customers. Apparently, there's a few other 1-star reviews. So she's really rotten, guys. I'm telling you. Like, usually I don't give bad reviews, but she just needs to not be doing what she's doing. I guess it's pretty rotten, man. Anyway, that's what happened this morning, and that kind of sets the tone for the whole day. And you guys probably know what I'm talking about with that. When you wait in line forever, and then there's rude, and you're like, screw it, I don't even want your coffee anymore, you freaking asshole. So yeah, not really digging that. It's 10 o'clock in the morning only. That's it. Okay, well, I was gonna get my soda. It's kind of early, but you know, didn't get my coffee, so I was gonna get soda instead. Gotta have my sugar drink, you know, to start the day. Oh Lord, I don't know. What do you think I should have done in that situation? I feel like I was justified, and I don't know. I just don't like people being shitty, and they can get away with it. Like, because there was other reviews saying like, oh, she gave special treatment to someone else, gave them a deal, but then all my drinks cost more. And so there's obviously some amount of like favoritism happening here, or she just like looks at you, whoever is in the driver's seat, and it just assumes, oh, they're not gonna tip or something, or you know, they're not the person that I like to serve. I have no idea, but she just seemed really rotten right off the bat. And you probably shouldn't be doing barista work anymore, in my opinion, if you don't like that. But, you know, I'd probably be the same way. Having to deal with people day in, day out like that. Probably really tiring. But that's why I quit my job, because I didn't like it anymore. It was too much. Well, I didn't mind working with the customers. There's just kind of the never-ending list of things from the leadership there that my responsibilities started growing extremely high, and so it ultimately made me suffer in other areas, but they didn't really care. Oh, hold on. Oh, there we go. Okay. Yeah, low battery. Gosh, yeah. It kind of sets the whole day in a bad mood, I guess. I don't know. I won't let it bother me. It's fine. There's tons of other coffee places. But yeah, the topic of today. Let me pause. Yes, the topic of today. And I'm sorry if camera's wobbling. I have to hold my freaking phone because the damn thing melted off my windshield. The phone holder, a bobber thing. Yeah, topic. Dreading to go back to work. I'm feeling, you know, I've been looking for a job, and I just can't seem to find one. And I've got a couple of interviews, but they just always end up not going away. That is in my favor. And I'm kind of feel like I'm enjoying my freedom now of not working. Isn't that silly? Like, I'm like, oh, this is actually really nice. I can go get my soda whenever I want and just do a few deliveries every once in a while. And this is why I originally fell in love or really liked doing food delivery. It's because I didn't have to listen to anybody. It's on my own pace. So what if I'm not making a ton of money? I'm just coasting. You know, it's kind of like I watched a video about it yesterday. It's called the NEET, N-E-E-T lifestyle. I think it means not in employment, education, or training. It basically means you're doing nothing. In the video I watched of the guy who's doing that, he lives at home, so it's like, of course you can be neat when you live at your friggin' mom's house, you asshole. So he's making all these like angsty, neat videos, and it's like, you live at your mom's, man. It's like, you would not be able to do that if you did not have a proper family. Well, you know, like me, I have to work. So screw you, man. No, I'm sure he's nice. But yeah, it's bullshit. That whole neat lifestyle, it's only for the privileged, I guess. Or the people who just happen to be in a lucky place in life, I suppose. God, there has to be some place I can hold this phone. Nope, my arm's aching. Okay. But yeah, dreading to go back to work. I don't want to do it now. I just don't want to do it. Once you get out, you kind of lose your momentum, and that's kind of why I was really stressed at first when I didn't have a job. I was like, oh God, I gotta find work, because I still have my momentum of working, and the stress of that. And now I'm like, nah, I just want to coast, man. Just kind of want to coast. I don't know. I just don't want to do anything that I don't want to do. And that's one thing my sister told me. She's like, why are you doing things that you don't want to do? And it's like, why do we do things that we don't want to do? Because we need money and we have to survive and eat and have food and stuff, right? But there has to be a way to live life in a way that we actually want to live it. Why do we live lives that we don't actually want to live? Isn't it kind of crazy? Like, why do we do that? Shouldn't we be looking for things that make us free? I guess everyone is trying. But it's probably just not for most people. And unfortunately, I've been watching this guy, Millennial Steam. He has a fun YouTube channel. He's very realistic, I'll say. Maybe unrealistic. Maybe so realistic he's unrealistic, if that makes sense. And he's basically saying, like, we have to work. We have to work because that's what keeps the 1% at the 1%. For this system to work, we all have to be slaves. And I'm like, right on, man. That is true. We all have to be convinced that what we're working for is worth it. But it's becoming more and more apparent that it's not worth it. Because I've been working personally. I've been working for like a long time. I'm like around close to 30 now. I'm getting old, right? And I have nothing to show for it. And maybe I'm the minority. I don't think I am. I think I'm actually the majority currently. But like, I have nothing to show for it. I wasn't able to go to school because I had no money. Things cost a lot of money to survive, so I couldn't do that. I tried. I was pretty good at it too. But yeah, just ran out of money. And the jobs CNA jobs were too freaking stressful, and I probably should have quit, found something else. But I was too stressed with school. There's too much going on. When you have to worry about paying all your bills, and school, and working full time, and plus full time actually, because of all the mandatory overtime I had to do. There's just no way. There was no way, and so I got depressed, and ultimately made me think, like, man, this whole thing seems really rigged. Everything seems really rigged. That's all I can come to the conclusion of, but I know it's not true. I know some people can make it, but I know that they had good families, right? So they had structure and they have a place to fall back to if their risky thing didn't work out or something like that. I'm just driving in this like weird neighborhood right now. I don't know where it is. But yeah, it's like I just feel like I'm missing some pieces, really, of how to be successful. And I feel like I missed my shot, and now anything I try and do is going to be way too difficult because everything's so expensive. Yeah, maybe that's what's going on. There's too many damn cars around here. I thought this would be a non-busy neighborhood. Of course, he's coming up behind me. God dang it. Sorry, garbage truck right there, as you saw. Distracted. Hold on. Yeah, sorry about that. I had to get out of that neighborhood. It was too hectic around there. It's just feeling like it's not worth it to work because you work so many hours. Oh my God, there's someone behind me again. It's always some big truck, isn't it? There's like, get out of my way. I got a place to be. Okay. Because they got to pay off that truck car payment, don't you? That $60K truck car payment, that truck payment. That's why they're always in a hurry. Always behind the 8 ball. Yeah. So, they got the golden handcuffs. That's another word for it. Yeah, it's just feeling more and more like it's not worth it. So, what I'm feeling like I want to do is to just get rid of all my debts, my golden handcuffs, and just live freaking minimal. And maybe someday get some freaking land and some chickens and filter water and just do that. Filter rainwater and just do that because I am just sick of this rat race. I thought that I would like being in some sales director or operations director position to No, I don't like it. It's not fun. It's not even worth the prestige, really, because no one gives a shit. Not to say that if people did give a shit, I would like it anymore. Probably not. But I don't know. Maybe that was just one place that just gave me bad vibes. But I don't know. It's just too many hoops you have to jump through, and I don't know. I just can't make sense of it, really. It feels like torture and slavery, and they give you just enough to come back the next day to work, to barely pay off your bills, to barely pay for car problems, to barely pay for food, just to have you come back and just keep you coming back, really. So, I don't know, that's just what it feels like. So yeah, that's why I'm dreading going to work, because I just don't want to work I don't want to work anywhere I don't want to work. Like I got job offers, I think, interviews for like some vacation place where it has terrible reviews on Indeed, so I'm like not really thrilled about that. And then another place, the phone company, Verizon, the salesperson there, and it's paying like $25 an hour, so that's okay. And then I got another, what are they called? Where they find a place for you to work. They're trying to get a hold of me because I only provided one source of ID, and they messaged me. They said I need two, and I already filled out all the paperwork for it. And like now they need one more thing, and I'm like and I don't even trust them in the first place. And now I'm at the spot where it's like, well, I have some opportunities, but wait, now I don't want to pursue them. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? It's like, I guess I passed some sort of threshold of like, wait, I don't want to work. I want to do my own thing, something like my own thing, but I need some sort of skill or something. And I know a lot of people will suggest go get your CDL, your truck driver license. And I don't know, I got a girlfriend, so maybe if that doesn't work out, I'll do that. But I don't know, CDL could be okay, I guess. I don't know about being gone a lot. It seems kind of pointless, really. You're gone a ton, and then what's your life? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. We're just working constantly. It's just, why is that life? Why have we all accepted that this is our lot in life? We're just all gonna work forever, 8 hours a day, and maybe that's just because that's how it was for all of history. But maybe that's not true. Maybe. I've also heard some history stuff about people just being drunk all day and lazily doing farm work. Like, I've also heard history stuff like that. I guess it wasn't until like industrialization that we had to start mass producing for entire civilizations. Or I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know why we do what we do now, but it feels like torture. And I don't know. Every generation wants to say like, oh, I work so hard. Oh, I work so hard. Oh, you all younger generation are lazy. But generations have been saying that forever. Older generations have been saying that about younger generations forever. That's nothing new. So like, are you really working harder? Probably not, man. Like, it's probably all the same. You just have a different perspective, I guess. Or you just, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know what that's for. Of course, another big old truck behind me. Isn't that lovely? I'm like out in the country now. So I'm probably gonna cut the video here, and if I think of anything else, I'll turn her back on. All right. If I don't, peace out. Bye-bye. Okay, I thought of something about dreading work, and it reminded me of, I was reminded of a thing that happened when I was working my last job. We had these lovely things called appointments, where customers could set appointments outside of the usual working hours, and it basically made you have to work, I was already working 6 days a week, and so I had to work 7, and it was only for like a set amount of time, and I showed up. These people it was after Christmas. They're traveling six hours, to come get this product that I'll remain anonymous, get fitted for this product. And I was the only one there to help them. And so I was like, okay, fine, I'll do it. And it was a big pain in the ass. I didn't want to do it at all. But was the policy of the work. And so I did it. And yeah, everything was fine. It took like 30 minutes. But of course, it took like an hour of getting ready and driving to the work. And then gas money. And then driving back home after it was done and closing up, setting up, closing up. Sorry, burping. Setting up, closing down, dealing with these assholes. This gives this guy and his two sons, his ungrateful sons, and he just wanted his sons to like him so much. It was kind of sad. They did not care. And then I find out that they left a 1-star review. And I wasn't the most friendly. I didn't really want to be there too much, but I still helped them out. I wasn't like actively, I don't know. I feel like they should have understood that, yeah, I don't really want to be here. And I could have said no. I don't want to show up. And and they left a 1-star review. And I was like, wow, well, I wish I would have stayed home because I only got paid like $15, half of $25 an hour, to be there. And I remember calling my boss. The boss called me about it. It's like, what did they 1-star review? And like they were very obsessed with bad reviews, and that was one painful part of doing a job, as you couldn't say no really because they hated bad reviews so much. And so I said, why? I was like, well, I don't know. I did everything. Everything was fine. And all that. And I got pissed. I was like, first of all, I told my manager, I was like, man, this is so stupid. Why do I have to come in like at this time? Blah 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 blah. And it's like, I put in all this effort. It doesn't even matter. It's sacrifice. It's not even worth it for me. And I told him like the amount of time I spend to get ready, and I drive back, I have to close up, and so I only get paid like $15. And he chose, my manager. This was so striking to me, so striking, and so blatantly like I don't care about you, or I don't even see your side of things. He chose not to understand what I was saying. It's like. And I'm thinking, would you like to, if you were getting paid hourly with no commission, would you like to show up for 30 minutes to make a sale? No. Why would you? Of course it makes sense to him. It's like, oh yeah, of course I go there. Because you're selling 3 pairs of boots. Oh shit, exposed what it was. Sorry about that. Yeah, you're selling 3 pairs of boots, fine. Which are like $500 to $1,000 pairs of boots. And he chose not to understand that it's not worth it for the employees to do that. He didn't care. And that's why I'm dreading to go back to work, because they don't care. These jobs don't care about your time, what your goals. They want their company to be your life. And that is unrealistic and bullshit. And good luck trying to find a job where they actually understand that. Because no, every job is like, even lower level crap jobs, they want you to be their man, their guy. You got to be our simp. You got to be our simp. Simp for company, simp for Walmart, simp for. I even talked to a coffee shop, a local coffee shop, and they said, "Oh, well, we're putting your resume," and I'm like, "Well, how much you guys paying?" And I was like, "Well, minimum wage." I'm like, I don't make minimum wage, my guy. And they said, well, we're really all about customer service and really all about all this. And I'm like, oh, kill me now, cringe. Like, come on, guys, can't you just be realistic? I can do the job, I can be nice. Just don't make me be this person, this character for your job. Don't make me be this character. But they all want you to be that character. They all want you to be. It's like, why would you be that person? Why would you play this role when it's not even your business? It's not, you're not benefiting at all. You're filling the owner's pockets with money. And yeah, they're making, $900 per pair of boots, and I'm making $15. Of course it's worth them. Of course it's worth it. And I told them that, and they just, that's what they said with their jowls, my jowls, with their jowls, vibrating in tones of disgust at the lower classes. It's a privilege. It's a privilege to be serving our company. See, I do it pretty well. No, yeah, it's a privilege. Yeah, they shake their jowls in disgust. I mean, for real. Oh my God, how can these people? And they're so blind to the struggles of the lower class people, of the poor, the people who have to work their jobs. They're so blind. And this is why you need a skill, folks, because you need something where you could say, shove it up your ass, I'm going to go work somewhere else. And I'm creating my own club with blackjack and hookers, off of Futurama. Maybe that's an old reference now, but basically, screw you, I can do it myself, or I'll go find someone else who's going to treat me better. So, yeah. That's why I'm dreading to go back to. All these little nuanced bullcrap things that happen every day. Oh, God, and don't even get me started on other employees. Oh, my God, especially the ones that are simping for the company. Good Lord, they're never more the rat bastardest, lioness, cheatinest, throw you under the busness, throw you under the bus to get ahead in this suck-upists, getting paid barely anythingists, I don't know, yeah, the worst. So this is why I don't belong in a regular job, I think. And I used to be good for the companies. I used to be good and all that. I used to work really hard, and now I can't anymore. These companies have taken it out of me. It's like I've touched the stove. I've been burnt too many times. I cannot continue to do what you want and be this person. I can't do it anymore. Or where should I be looking at the camera? At the lens or at the... Okay, well, anyway. Yeah, I can't do it anymore. So I got to figure something out, or just keep doing delivery. But delivery is meh. I mean, I'm making like not anything. Like, I think I'm making enough just to cover my bills. Like, I'm breaking even. It's bad. It's bad. Of course, I'm not taking it very seriously. I don't know. I should probably just get a job and suck it up, but I don't know. Once you're stuck in this job loop, though, it's impossible to get, and you're out on your own, and you need to depend on yourself. It feels impossible to actually get to a place where you can take the time away to get a skill and hopefully get something better. It feels like I'm currently now trapped in working these slave jobs, because earlier I wasn't set up earlier on, so now I'm just going to be screwed working these slave jobs. So, yeah, unless I can find some place to live for free, or get a job that pays amazingly and only have to work 4 hours a day. I don't know. Oh, God. I know people do it. I know people do school and work, so I got to figure that out. I can try that. I've done it before. I know I can do it. I just need a better circumstance for my job and my living place, and then I can do it. But just watch. I start to do that, and then 2 years in of me doing school, they tell me they don't want me. They kick me out of the place I'm living, or my roommate moves out, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit happens, And then you're left on your ass again, and you got to figure out how to put the pieces together. I'm telling you, life at the bottom is shitty, and no one cares. And oh yeah, and other poor people in your same station will kick you down too. Tell you, oh, you're just being lazy. Oh, you're just not. And it's like, no, it's like, what if I'm just stupid? Can I just be stupid? And like, what if I'm just not good at it? Is it still my fault that I'm unsuccessful? Is that how the society that we want to live in, where say, oh, I am just stupid, I am just incapable of doing a good job, then I'm just doomed to live in poverty? Is that the society we want to live in? You ever think about it like that? I don't know. I kind of think about it like that. It's like, okay, you deserve to be poor and living in a gutter because you're mentally unstable and you're stupid. Good luck. This is America. For real. And when you see it like that, it sounds not great, doesn't it? Well, anyway. Okay, I've been rambling for a long time now. I'll let you go. I don't think anyone's watching these videos, but, if you do, subscribe, like it, I guess. Or, I don't know, dislike button doesn't show any dislikes anymore anyway, so I guess you can do that too. comment something mean or don't. I don't know. Yeah. All right. Peace out. I'm going to drive through the woods here. Look at all this forest around me. It's all rainy. Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? See that? Hold on. There you go. Yeah. See, it's nice out here. I take you to nice places. All right, bye.